We're getting another news alert coming in. Hong Kong dissident Joshua Wong is among 3 Hong Kong activists who has been sentenced to jail for taking part in last year's democracy protests. Wong was prosecuted alongside fellow activists Ivan Lam and Agnes Chow over a protest which took place last year outside the police headquarters. The 3 pleaded guilty to various charges, including inciting an unlawful assembly. Wong, Chow and Lam joined Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement when they were in their teens. More than 10,000 people have been arrested over the last 18 months, and most of Hong Kong's leading activists and opposition figures face prosecution. Earlier this morning, Wong was taken to the courtroom for his hearing, and now we are learning that Joshua Wong is among 3 Hong Kong activists who have been sent to jail for participating in last year's pro-democracy protest movement in Hong Kong. Now, Hong Kong was witness to 7 months of huge and often violent rallies in which millions took to the streets in 2019, and we saw protests in Hong Kong even this year. And Wong has been prosecuted alongside fellow activists Ivan Lam and Agnes Chow, and this over a protest which took place last summer outside police headquarters. The 3 had pleaded guilty to various charges, including inciting an unlawful assembly, and were remanded to custody pending today's sentencing. Now, they face up to 3 years in jail. Now, Beijing has refused demands for universal suffrage, and authorities have pursued democracy supporters with criminal cases and a tough new security law which has been criticized all across the world. The tactics have stifled the movement and restored a semblance of calm, but the financial hub remains deeply polarized, with many still seething against Beijing's growing hold on the semi-autonomous city. Now, these are live shots we're getting from Hong Kong, where Joshua Wong and 2 of his fellow activists have been sent to jail. The tactics have Beijing's tactics have stifled the pro-democracy movement in Hong Kong. However, Hong Kong remains deeply polarized, and there have been many protests protests have been lodged against China's actions in Hong Kong, especially after Beijing imposed its new security law on the semi-autonomous territory, which many countries in the West have said that Beijing is using to stifle any sort of protest in Hong Kong. Now, all 3 of these activists had organized successful rallies in 2012 against plans to make Hong Kong's education system more patriotic as well. Wong, Chow and Lam had joined Hong Kong's pro-democracy movement when they were just in their teens. Now, what we are learning is that we are just getting the first information as far as their jail terms are concerned. Chow has been jailed for 10 months. Wong has been jailed for 13.5 months as well. And Joshua Wong and his 2 fellow Hong Kong dissidents now have been sent to jail for their participation in pro-democracy rallies last year.